TostMastersTestSpeakerJanDownsRutter.
Does anyone here know what the longest word in the world is? I'll give you a hint. 3 actually. It starts with the letter S. It's in English. And it's not supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, nobody's going to get this, so I'm going to tell you what the longest word is. And it is smiles. Because there's a mile between the two S's. A big word, but it is a powerful word. Mr. Contest Chair, Contest Master, fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'd like to prove my point. I'm going to split the room right down the middle. Okay, everybody over here, I want you to look at somebody over here. Everybody over here, I want you to look at somebody over here. Now, on the count of 3, I want this side of the room to smile as big and friendly as you can at someone over there. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, smile! You see what happened? Everybody over here smiled back, which means smiling is contagious. It's very much like the words of that famous person we all know named Anonymous, who said, smiling is contagious. You can catch it like the flu. Someone smiled at me today and I started smiling too. I like to think that smiling is catching because contagious sounds like something that's bad for you, and smiling is actually good for you. It can lower your blood pressure. It can reduce stress, and it can even make you look younger. And who wouldn't want that? Now, just as important as what your smile can do for you is what your smile can do for someone else. You can encourage people, you can cheer people up, you can comfort people without saying a word, simply by offering a smile. I'd like to give a personal story of how this helped me. I was dog sitting for my friend's crazy dog. It was an adorable dog to look at. Adorable. His name is even Cupid. I think a more appropriate name for this mongrel would be, oh, I don't know, Satan, perhaps? This dog was always running amok through the house and through the neighborhood. Fortunately, I have neighbors that are nice enough to help me run out and find Beelzebub and bring him back home. This one particular day, I had taken my 2 dogs, my angels and the devil, to a place to play. It was a football field next to a library. It shared the same parking lot. This day, the library and the parking lot were full. I was getting my dogs out when Cupid, Lucifer, takes off through the parking lot, and I am running, come back! At the time I had red hair, all 3 dogs were red, so we looked like one, but no, we didn't look like a big happy family. Then I see Cupid is headed straight for the front door of the library, that place where everybody's supposed to be quiet. But no, through the door we went, and I'm screaming, no! And I reached, and I managed to step on Cupid's leash, and Cupid snapped back. I was frozen. My 2 dogs, they were frozen, and all eyes were on us. I was so embarrassed, and I was so angry at the same time. But then I noticed this one man was smiling at me. And I smiled back, realizing he was probably smiling at the hilarity of the way everything looked. So I managed to gather the dogs up, and as I was walking out, I noticed some other people smiling, and it just made me smile so big. I thought, I'm going to smile at as many people as I can on my way home. And I did, and I was amazed at how many people smiled back, and it just made me smile even bigger. Now, a big smile can actually lead to laughter. I like to think of laughter as kind of like a loud smile, because you can't laugh without smiling. And I dare you to try as these funny speakers come up and do their funny speeches, and you're laughing. Try not to smile. It's impossible. The more you try not to, the harder you'll laugh, and those around you, because laughter, like smiling, is also contagious. And let's face it, everybody loves to laugh, right? Let me ask by a show of hands, how many people saw the movie Mary Poppins? You remember the song? I love to laugh. One of my favorite songs. Now in that song, the character Uncle Albert starts to laugh. Every time he laughs, he's in his chair goes up to the ceiling. And the metaphor here is that laughter can lift your spirits. Well, this day, his guests, Mary Poppins, Dick Van Dyke, who was Bert, and the Banks children arrived, and he's up and they're floating around the ceiling laughing. And they got so tickled that they started laughing and they floated up. Now the only way they could come down was to think sad thoughts. And the metaphor here is sad thoughts sink your spirits. And I think that's a divine design. Now I also think it's divine design that we all laugh so differently. Like the song says, some people laugh through their noses, sounding something like this. Some people laugh through their teeth, goodness sakes, hissing and hissing like snakes. Or as I like to say, some laugh with a blast. Some people wheeze and slap their knees. Some people laugh short. Some people just snort.
Oh my God.
No matter what language you speak, laughter is a universal language, universally understood by everyone, and you can comfort people without saying a word, just by laughing with them or offering a smile. There was a Buddhist monk that once said, sometimes your joy is a source for your smile, but sometimes your smile can be a source for your joy. If you wonder, how can I make myself smile if I'm not feeling good? Go home and jump on the bed like a 6-year-old. Go to Google Images and look up funny dogs or cute babies, or go to YouTube and look up something funny. You can find ways to make yourself laugh. And remember, when you're down, turn that frown upside down. And remember the words of that famous song, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.